His meaty schlong capsized until it was completely inedible.
There you go. What are you going to do about that on this, the Lord's Day, Wednesday? Yep.
It's episode 20.
It is episode 20. It's a milestone episode for the Pit of Chimps. Episode 20 means that you've watched The Matrix 20 times.
Yes.
Minimum of 20 times.
Well, more than that. 20,000 times. I watched it 20,000 times this week, especially for this episode.
In any particular funky formats?
Cassette, Blu-ray, DVD, Laserdisc, Betamax,
Theatrical,
mini disc, the theatrical performance, Cinema 2, Cinema 4,
Puppet
Cinema
show.
5, puppets, the reenactments, the school production,
Thespian Jones
production, the audiobook, all
the different matrices, and yet you're still stuck in it.
Yeah, I can't get out.
No.
What a beautiful place to be.
Yeah. Well, here's an advert for you. We got some adverts sent in.
Yep.
First of all, to get the basics out of the way, we're sponsored by our lifelong partner, Craig's Bar.
Craig's.
Where everybody knows your anus. And we got a little report coming up from Craig's Executive Lounge coming up later on from Lamb Dallas. We have some other ads this week. Who the hell are we? Who am I? Who's going downtown to Chinatown this evening? Give Who the Fuck Am I a call, and we'll look into who you are. Isn't it time to forget about who you thought you were and let us tell you who you are? Ha 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 ha. Yes, it is. Well, what are you waiting for, slug tits? Give Who the Fuck Am I a call now. I think they're like a family tree, like genealogy type service.
Well, it reminds me of the film I Heart Huckabees, the existential detectives. That sounds like something philosophical.
Do you like tomato soup?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Well, come to Tomato Soup World.
Actually, no.
And we'll feed you tomato soup until you cry for mercy. Our tomato soupy goodness will be seeping out of every orifice, and we mean it. We take the finest tomatoes from San Marzano, and we roast them lovingly in our clay, coal, and wood fire ovens. Then we hand blend the tomatoes, giving them their unique texture. Opening soon on City Road.
Oh, City Road.
They do the old hand blending where they literally mash it all with their hands.
Nice.
Old school.
Her gigantic tits bounced up and down as he penetrated her cunt.
Oh, what are you getting that from?
Little snippets.
From your upcoming saucy novel.
Yeah. Little preview.
Okie doke. Get on down to Sandy Jerry's Supreme Snoop Dogg Museum. Learn everything you need to know about Snoop Dogg and or Sandy Terry. Tickets are £5 for one or £10 for two. Open now.
£10 for one or...
No, £5 for one or £10 for two.
That's a good deal.
It is. Very reasonable. So, as you know, I've been intercepting your mail, as always. We might as well get this out of the way while we can. I can't even bother reading this, but here's your letter anyway.
Okay.
And maybe you can read it.
It's from Services Limited.
Oh.
Mysterious. Dear Tom, thank you for inquiring about our services.
Have they got a logo, this company?
Yeah, it's the word Services Limited with a rather outdated outer glow effect on it and a stroke. And it's reflected, so from the bottom, so on like PowerPoint you can add like a reflective, like shadow type effect. Not shadow, like a reflection.
It sounds quite fancy, like they've put a lot of work into it.
Yeah, well...
No.
was one way of describing it. Thank you for inquiring about our services. Yes, to confirm, we can perform the services you have requested. We can book your specific services via Tumblr, and one of our service specialists will be in touch. We must make it clear our services are regulated by the National Services Authority, and they will perform the service of monitoring our services at random. Your service may or may not be overseen by the services auditor, and you may end up facing a prison sentence if found guilty of unacceptable services. Please be in touch if you'd still like to use our services. Hope to speak with you soon. Todd Bumchum, Services Advisor.
So what do you think about that? Are you going to get any services?
Yeah, I'm gonna get all the services.
You gotta be careful though. You might get some illegal services, and the auditor might lock you up.
Yeah. Well, it's part of the fun.
Part of the fun.
There we go. Do you want the fruit rankings?
Oh, you got the fruit rankings. Yeah, let's do the fruit rankings.
Fruit rankings for the 20th episode.
This is the winner takes all.
Yeah.
Milestone edition.
It might be the last ever fruit rankings. Who knows? We never know. In at number 5. Do you want to have a guess what it is?
Lemon Fanta.
No, it's Apple Tango. That was close. Number 4. Do you want to have a guess?
Cranberry sauce.
Close. It's applesauce. In at number 3, what do you reckon? Based on the performances of the fruit you've seen this week.
Yeah. Crab meat.
Close. It's crab apple.
Damn it.
Number 2. What do you think it is?
I don't know. Jackie Chan.
It's pineapple.
So close.
And in at number 1. It's A Lovely Day at the Park.
Of course. I didn't get a guess at that one, but yeah, A Lovely Day at the Park. It's fair. It's been climbing up the rankings. It's been quite turbulent actually. It's been up and down the rankings.
I mean, A Lovely Day at the Park nowadays is very rare as well.
It's equivalent to a fruit.
So, yeah.
Really.
Robert Fruit.
Robert Fruit. Yep. Robert. Yes. Robert Fruit. Talking of food, I went to a Michelin star restaurant this week again.
Oh yeah.
I'm just living in the lap of luxury at the moment.
Yeah.
Going to all these Michelin stars.
Very expensive.
It's because they know me from the Chimps podcast, and they're like, "Oh, Mr. Simon, come to us for free Michelin star."
Yeah, we do get a lot of spicy benefits.
Yeah. So anyway, I stole a menu.
Mm-hmm.
Is what they have for the starters. You just tell me. I'll go down. You tell me if you eat any of these or if they tickle your fancy.
Okay.
Okay. So starters: sparrow sick with crushed parsley ice.
Sparrow sick. No.
No. Lead balls.
Yes.
Liquidized egg.
Yes.
And the vegan option is carrot sticks.
No.
The fish course: octopus slime.
No.
Lobster smoothie.
Yes.
Fish shaped pork chop.
Yes. It's just pork chop in the shape of a fish.
Yeah. And the vegan option is a battered sweet corn with cedarwood shavings.
Oh yeah, that sounds good.
And the main selections here, you could have a lamb feet, and then in brackets here, you get to pick your own lamb from the lobster tank.
Oh, no.
They got them all just floating in the tank.
Alive or dead?
No, dead.
Oh, good. Oh, yes then.
Okay. That's why I didn't have this. I had the vegan option. Main was a flame grilled porcupine with abstract sauce served on a bank statement.
Oh yeah.
And the vegan option is rice.
Just rice.
Boiled rice. Yeah.
No seasoning or flavour.
Just boiled rice.
What kind of rice? Pilau.
White. Sainsbury's, basically.
Boiled.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. And the dessert was a Haribo gummy bear shaped pelican beak.
Oh.
So the pelican beak was in the shape of a Haribo gummy bear.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have that.
Okay. Sugar coated organ donor reciting the entire works of Haruki Murakami.
Yes, sounds great.
And the vegan option was a mango sorbet.
Oh yes, Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, there you go.
What do you think, on one scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the lead singer of Space's ability to run an egg and spoon race?
8, I think. They're doing a show here in the city. It's very soon. Yeah, in the globe.
The female of the species is more deadlier than the male.
Yeah, what was that one song they did with Karis Katona or whatever her name is?
Mulder and Scully.
No. The Ballad of Tom Jones.
Oh yeah.
I don't come from Wales. I don't come from Wales.
Mars. I don't come from Wales.
Yeah.
I come from Bognor Regis.
Something like that. I can't remember how it goes. But I do remember it happening, and then both disappeared off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
Immediately after that song.
What about Ken Clark's ability to eat a camel?
10. I give that a 10. I think he could do it. If he really put his mind to it, I think he could do it. And that reminds me, I've been doing some caricatures. That'll feature
Is Ken Clark one of them?
The show now. So we did 3 on the episode, what was it? 18. We did 3 on episode 19, and this is the last 3 that I did from that drawing session.
This is the special.
That happened before episode 18.
Episode 20!
So you have to for any new listeners, the format is I'll show Tom the caricature, he'll describe it to both you and himself, and then we'll give the listener a couple of seconds to shout out as loud as they can who they think it is based on your description, and then I'll tell you who it is.
Okay.
Well, then you tell me who it is, then I'll tell you who it is.
Yeah.
So here's the first one.
Oh, so he's got long hair. It's a man. He's got long, what I would assume is kind of, I'm thinking brownish hair. I don't know why. But I think it's brownish kind of hair.
Black and white drawing, by the way.
It's long hair about shoulder length. It looks like it's kind of slicked back slightly, maybe. He's got a beard, so a beard going from the ear to the chin and the moustache, the full beard. But it looks fairly well groomed and trimmed. It's not like a shaggy beard. It's quite slitty eyes. A bow tie, which I feel is important, and lots of stripes going down his top.
Oh no, that's the hair of the one underneath.
Oh yeah.
So ignore that.
It's just a bow tie. His face looks like he might be a big chap, but I don't know.
Or are you giving him?
That's
and
all
yourself?
I've got. That's all we've got. He's
Give
got
him a sample,
eyebrows.
then.
He's got a nose as well. This looks similar to the Larry David nose
It's
in
coincidental.
the previous one, but I don't think it's. Yeah, he's white as
he's
well.
He's not known
white.
for having any shape of a nose.
Okay.
Well, neither is Larry David, to be fair, but you know. So yeah, if you want to.
Okay.
Give him a
I'll give you the sound effect at the end of this, listeners. You shout at the top of your voice who you think it is.
Okay, so they must have shouted their guess by now. Who do you think it is?
I think it's one of the Bee Gees. Barry Gibb, is it? The one with the beard.
Okay, that's an interesting call. After I drew it, I was kind of thinking it looked a bit like Noel Edmonds, classic Noel.
Yeah.
But it's actually the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase.
Oh.
Can you see it now?
No. Well, sort of, but.
Yes.
Nah.
Okay, well then. No.
I'm giving it a 3 out of 10.
Okay. And the next one.
Okay, so this is a woman. I believe she's got long hair. So her eyes are massive.
She's very famous for her hair, actually.
Okay, it's long. That's all I can. And very stringy hair. Big old eyes, and her eyes have what looks like a flower in them.
Oh no, that's
Like
just the eye.
So she's got some crazy eyes, basically. Small mouth. Her teeth are kind of showing. She looks a bit manic. A small mouth. She's got some wrinkles, so she's maybe middle-aged. Not loads of wrinkles, but some. Yeah, she looks a bit crazy. She's got a neck. That's all I've got.
Give him a sounder then. So now that they shouted out their answer, who do you think it is?
I have no idea. A manic lady. The woman in Donnie Darko, the teacher, is it? The dance teacher? That great. I don't know what her name is.
The question your commitment to sparkle motion lady.
Yeah.
No, it's actually Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, when you said she's known for her hair, I thought of Jennifer Aniston, but
Can you see the face?
no. What's the eyes all about?
But she's got big eyes if you look at a photo of her.
No, that's a 1 out of 10 for me.
Okay, the last one. And I think this is one of the best ones.
Okay. So I think it's a man. He's got kind of curly, short hair. He looks white though, so I'm assuming the hair isn't like the Afro style hair that we talked about with Ice Cube, but like just curly. I'm thinking it's like curly, like kind of Jewish type hair that some Jewish people have. His face, his mouth is the most notable thing here. It's kind of.
I couldn't be bothered drawing the teeth again. It's like the Jackie Chan one.
Okay, so his teeth are poking out.
He actually has pretty decent teeth.
Okay,
Not
but they
perfect,
are
but
showing.
they're
They're
pretty
like poking out though. He's got quite small eyes, small eyebrows, some wrinkles around the mouth. So maybe doesn't look that old though. What he's wearing looks like some sort of coat or jacket, maybe. I mean, this is really hard to verbalize. A polo shirt, okay. He's got quite a big head, quite a sort of square head, but he looks like he might be, again, maybe slightly chubby is the impression I get from the head. I mean, that's it.
So give him a sound of that. So what are you saying?
I have no idea.
Take a random guess. Who does it look most like?
It looks most like. God, 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 Tom Hanks. It doesn't look like Tom Hanks, but.
It's not Tom Hanks. There's nothing like Tom Hanks.
No, I don't know who it does. Who is it?
It's Adam Sandler.
I was actually for some reason I was thinking Adam Sandler, but then I was like, no, that looks nothing like Adam Sandler. But for some reason he did pop.
It's got the essence of Adam Sandler.
Yeah, but I thought it was so ridiculous that
I'll show you
should have said Adam
later
Sandler.
on. I'm gonna take a photo of this, and I'm gonna take the actual photo I used, and I'm gonna put them on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I put them side by side, and you can see what I was drawing.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Out of 10?
Well, the thing is, I would go low, but the fact that I was thinking Adam Sandler suggests that it must be quite good. 10 out of 10.
Good, and Jennifer Aniston one, 10 out of 10.
But that was only because of the hair clue.
Yeah.
How would you rate Yanis Philippakis' chances of contracting SARS out of 10?
1.
1.
1 out of 10 for that.
What about Terry Christian's chances of coming second in a Who Likes Terry Christian competition? Who looks like Terry Christian?
10 out of 10 for that.
Coming second, yeah.
Leslie
Grantham.
No, the other guy, Stuart.
Oh, Stuart Lee.
Yeah, he'd come first. Although he now looks more like Phil Jupitus for some reason. I don't know what's going on there. Have you seen him recently?
I'm going to see him in a week or so.
Yeah, he's completely changed his appearance from Terry Christian to Phil Jupitus. It's very unsettling.
Ah. How would you rate former WWF manager Frenchie's Dino Bravo's manager? How would you rate his chances of making love to an egg in a vat of Drambuie?
6? A vat of Drambuie, did you say?
Yeah.
That's 6 out of 10, yeah.
6, yeah. Correct.
That's fair. We got a letter.
Go on then.
My grandma has purchased a new otter from Wish.com, and heck, I am concerned about what will happen when it arrives. She's not good with animals at the best of times, and I fear an otter will take over her life and take her for all she has. What the heck is going on around here? Ah! And that's from Joff in Plumpton.
Joff,
yeah, in Plumpton.
J-O-T-H? Oh, I'm trying to minge.
No, I'm okay, thank you.
Not a good thing for a podcast.
No, not at all. It's very unprofessional. On this extremely professional podcast.
Episode 20. I think he should embrace it. Otter.
Well, there you go then. That's you heard it here first. Short and simple. While you're eating your mint, I'm going to read out Craig's Executive Lounge review by Pit of Chimps roaming reporter Lam Dallas. It has been a week of recovery since my last visit to Craig's Bar. I'd witnessed everything they had to offer, but still couldn't stop thinking about it. I've witnessed the bar, the specialist rooms, the dance floor, the creche, the dungeon. Yet there was one place I had yet to visit. Welcome to Craig's Executive Lounge. Sensual. I booked my place via Tumblr.com and was told to use the normal Craig's Bar entrance. Upon sliding into reception, I was greeted by Torrance, a new member of the front desk team, sporting a pleather vest with lilac shorts. His greeting pushed its way beyond its impressive moustache. Howdy, welcome to Craig's, the place where kids go free. Dallas, I'm here for the Executive Lounge. I think you mean Craig's Executive Lounge. We don't have an Executive Lounge. He took a golden key from a rack on the wall behind him. Okay, Dallas, insert this into the elevator and it'll take you straight to the executive lounge. I think you mean Craig's executive lounge, I said with a smirk of an elderly Russian woman eating a cough sweet. He looked sullen at this correction, but handed me the key without making eye contact. He pointed in the direction of, as the sign noted, Craig's executive elevator. I climbed into the elevator, yes, you read/heard that correct, but I'd rather not explain it, and turned the key. Doors closing. Welcome to Craig's executive elevator. We'll be taking you on an unforgettable Craig's Bar experience. Despite only being a 4-story building, including the dungeon, 5 minutes later we arrived. Doors opening. Please enjoy Craig's executive lounge. Immediately I was greeted by an individual wearing nothing except for a name tag badge held on by a nipple piercing. Howdy, welcome to Craig's executive lounge. My name is Boris Yeltsin. I'll be your personal slave for the day. Please. He handed me a wine glass and opened a can of Carlin. He poured the Carlin into my wine glass. Take a seat, Mr. Dallas. I sat down. The sofa was plush. I will now perform for you. Boris Yeltsin began singing the lyrics to My Way by Limp Bizkit as he swayed slowly, sensually to the words. He turned around near the end of the song and spread his cheeks apart to reveal a perfectly shaven heart shape around the anal hole. I applauded the performance. He opened and poured me another can of Carlin. A few moments later, lunch was served. A long pork sausage drizzled with mayonnaise. Halfway through devouring the sausage, I found myself surrounded by heavily oiled Craig's Bar employees. Now we wrestle, Yeltsin said. On completion of a 4-hour grappling session, I emerged victorious above the sticky and sweaty bodies. I decided it was time to leave. I would give Craig's executive lounge 5 stars out of 5, a must visit for all the family. So there you have it. The infield reporting from Dallas. He needs a pay rise.
He does.
He does indeed. What do you think about
Clunge.
that? I stopped you on Clunge with a quest.
Go on then, I accept your quest.
Okay. You're at quick save and you're pushing your shopping cart around and you think, I want to buy some Nutella. Some chocolate hazelnut spread. And then you go to the aisle with it in and you don't know where it is.
Right.
There's a giant man called Evander Holyfield.
Oh, yeah.
And he's trying to stop you from grabbing the Nutella.
Right.
What is the success percentage of this quest?
Well, let's think about this. It's quick save, and we know that they're not the most organised with placing their products.
No.
So it's going to be
all their stores, to be honest. I don't know where the last of the quick saves is.
Yeah. Evander Holyfield, big man, strong man.
The former heavyweight champion.
Yeah. Although...
the real deal.
Quite a forgiving man, though.
Evander, the real deal Holyfield. Or Holyfield, as Americans call him.
Yeah. I've calculating all these things. I'm just going to put the information in. Excuse me. 47%. Yeah.
Nice. Did you accept the quest?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
I did accept the quest. Danny John Jules, 22%.
Yeah. Yes, 22%. Do we have another time for a quick round of visually impaired courting?
We can do.
I went on my date last time with 3Z's McJones, or whatever his name was.
How did it go? Gary.
The way it didn't turn up.
Oh, he gave you the cold shoulder.
Well, probably because I chose Sarah in the end, didn't I?
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you chose young Sarah.
And so because I wasn't looking out for her at the airport, I was looking out for Gary because I chose the wrong one by mistake.
Yeah.
We just didn't bump into each other, so it was a waste of time, really.
Oh, well, here's hoping this week.
Maybe this week will be I'll find the person of my dreams.
gentlemen, it's
Visually impaired courting.
and here is your host.
Thomas. Hey! Welcome. Thank you. Cheers, Graham. Hey, alright.
Okay, I'm reloading. Well, that was from. What was that from?
Jay-Z, the album Reasonable Doubt.
that's
It's
right,
the intro to Brooklyn's Finest.
That's right.
Featuring Notorious B.I.G.
Correct. Yeah.
And on that note, welcome to Visually Impaired Courting, episode 3.
Yay!
Woo!
Clap.
Let's get straight to it. Let's introduce our contestant.
Go for
It's Simon.
Nice having me on the show.
That's alright. Do you want to tell us a bit about yourself? What you like doing?
Yeah, my name's Simon and I'm a freelance giraffe handler.
Wow, oh, giraffe. So you're used to handling lots of long things.
Yes.
Okay. So we've got 3 beautiful contestants for you here.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a man.
3 beautiful contestants, 3 beautiful limbs.
Exactly.
Probably.
We've got a man.
Okay.
We've got 2 men.
Okay.
We've got 3 men for you here.
Conjoined. Are they all conjoined?
No, they're 3 separate men.
Okay.
3 blind mice, 3 wise men. See how they run.
Let's go.
So, first up,
Okay.
we've got Paul.
Paul
Paul
from the Fruit Rankings.
Paul from the Fruit Rankings, the very same. He snuck his way in here. And I'm going to describe Paul for you. He's got all of his limbs are intact.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a t-shirt that has the logo of the fruit board on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a white t-shirt with a big apple.
Wood art.
Wood art. Yeah.
Fruit board.
Board with rainbow colours. And a big
It's like
drop
Services
shadow.
Limited.
Yeah. Long flowing blonde locks, bleached blonde.
Mm-hmm. Like Arsene Wenger.
Yeah.
Croissant.
And a orange moustache,
Okay.
handlebar moustache.
Mm-hmm. That's Paul.
So that's Paul. What do you think?
Well, I know Paul, and he's an arsehole. So I'm actually extremely interested. You might have to get yourself a wedding hat.
Wow, okay. Big things in store for Paul. Okay, number 2. We've got Clark.
Oof.
And Clark has a cowboy hat, so we don't know what he's got on under there.
Mm-hmm.
He might have lots of hair tied up. He might be bald, who knows. He's got a cowboy hat, chaps, and a leather waistcoat. What do you think about that? First impressions?
Well, it kind of sounds like you were describing Donald Cerrone. So,
So, what do you think?
no, I'm not bothered.
Not interesting, Clark. Okay, contestant number 3 is Gary. Not Gary from last week, it's a new Gary.
Oh, it's Gary X.
Gary Young.
Oh, okay.
And he is wearing a velvet suit. A pink velvet suit with high heels, stilettos, and a bandana with a skull and crossbones on it. And he's got no facial hair, no eyebrows.
Okay.
What do you reckon? No eyelashes either.
I'm quite interested, yeah. Sounds like a good catch. He's got
Okay.
that bad boy pink velvet suit on. As
Yeah.
Well, so yeah.
Okay, that's the end of round 1. Round 2, okay. Now, I'm going to let you know something that they enjoy doing. So, first contestant, Paul from the Fruit Board. So, Paul likes eating fruit, of course. He loves endorsing fruit. He lives fruit, basically. He goes to the local park, hands fruit out to children, and then he likes to give children a feel of his banana.
Okay.
What do you reckon about this? And his 2 grapes. What do you reckon about that?
Paul and his 2 grapes and his banana. I wouldn't mind having a peel of that. It sounds appealing.
And I really like grapes.
Well, sounds like Paul's right ahead of the pack here.
Yes.
Okay, number 2, Clark. So Clark likes riding cows. He goes out to the fields, rides his horses and his cows on his ranch all Saturday, and then he likes to milk his cows till the dawn the following day.
Well, I don't agree with the dairy industry, so no. He's out. He's out for me.
Okay, and finally our final contestant number 3, is Gary. Gary Young. He likes dancing the disco. He likes dancing the disco groove all night long. And he said he's hoping he can groove over you all night.
Okay.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, sure, as long as I can get some sleep. He sounds like a very, groovy customer
Yeah.
who likes disco music.
He said, "You won't be getting much sleep where we're going, fella."
I will cry on the dance floor for him.
Okay, there's the options. So, who's it gonna be?
I'm going with Fruit Paul from the Fruit Rankings board.
Wow.
He's turned me around. And there you go. I guess I'll be seeing Paul in the future.
Okay.
Since this episode 20 and all,
Yeah.
I've just received some interesting news. We've got some special footage from the new upcoming season of Twin Peaks.
Oh yes. Actually, no.
Big fella.